did you kiss on New Year's Eve? Did you ever have an eating disorder? What's your weakness? Way to incorporate all that, and I worked really hard on it. Are you daddy? Yes. People, hi! I've seen this video going around where people answer questions that are commonly avoided. I'm super excited and nervous and awkward. And also I'm going to be getting really personal about my own mental health and just like my thoughts about mental health in general, because I want this video to help people out, and yeah, I think it'll be a really interesting conversation. And I'm going to be answering questions about relationships, my book, working with other YouTubers, essentially just spilling the tea about my life, but in a productive way. Like, I would never preach anything but positivity. Yay, okay. I love my people. Which, by the way, hello, if you're watching this, I am doing a giveaway, and your daddy 2018 branding. Don't ask if you're new. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm getting close to being broke from doing so many Instagram giveaways, and someone suggested this in the comments, and I decided to do it. So, hello, if you follow me on Instagram at JessiePage and at JessieTrash, I want to FaceTime a ton of you guys in a future video, but only if you're following those two accounts. So, if this video gets 25,000 likes, then I will make a video where essentially the whole thing is just me talking about how proud my kids are, and I'll give away everything else in my apartment. I love my kids too much. So I asked you guys questions on Instagram and on Twitter. You know, we don't discriminate with anything. We're not about that here. So I'm gonna go with a Twitter one first. What is your biggest regret in life? I have two biggest regrets. So the first one is not opening up to people for most of my life when I was struggling. I just didn't tell anyone, and it was, in my opinion, almost too late. You never want to get to that rock bottom point. You want to tell people. It has been the best thing I've ever done in my life. And second regret would probably be worrying so much about what other people think for most of my life. A lot of it's just a part of my personality. I'm already very shy, so when I also care a lot about what people think, it tends to just like the two mesh together. Like, I already wasn't very bold with my personality, and when I was also insecure, people in my school thought I was mute. I could have really made some cool friends and just been happier. I think that's one of my biggest regrets. Also, not really being able to stand up for my brother when he was being bullied in school is like a huge thing for me. How do you feel about Stranger Things not winning anything but Golden Globes? Honestly, I think it was like the show of the year, and although it is disappointing that they didn't win, I think that they didn't even need that, honestly. They're doing incredible on their own, and all the kids are delving into like super new and like cool projects. Who's your bias in BTS? Mine is Jungkook. So cute. Okay, down there. Are you daddy? Yes. When is Think Beyond Pink coming out? Okay, I wrote a second book, and I promoted a video a long time ago and said I was writing a second book, but totally like didn't fully promote it. I honestly am obsessed with it. I definitely learned a lot through the first one that I was able to incorporate in the second one. The title actually was based off of tampon taxes and the whole situation with that. Then it just kind of like also tied in with my hair at the time and so on, and now it's kind of awkward because I have blue hair. So yeah, it's essentially like a fill-in-the-blank coloring activity type of book, but essentially just any of the important messages I spread. Essentially, it's like a creative way to incorporate all that, and I worked really hard on it. I'm so proud of us. Like, this isn't me, this is us. I'll put the link to get it in the description. Let's see, for example, here is one of these mazes, but getting past hate and negativity is difficult, so recognizing it is the first step, and then you go through the brain, and there are like little tips through there. There are also stickers! And I really wanted to have the LGBTQ+ flag and the trans flag as stickers. Yeah, they're there. It's super cool. Another one of my favorites is this one. We got an illustrator for this, and it's so sick. This is everything I stand for. Health is a balance between both the physical and the mental. What are you doing to take care of yourself? And then there's a scale, and then on one side it says mental and then physical, and then you write down things that you're doing to take care of both of those aspects of your life. I guess it's kind of like an adult coloring book in some ways that focuses on positivity and bettering yourself and mental health, which is everything I stand for. And you can pre-order it. Cool. Do you live in LA? I've never fully answered this question. I literally have had internet friends that are like, hey, do you live in LA? Like, I have no idea, and I don't talk about it. But yes, I live in Los Angeles. I moved by myself when I was 17, so I've been here a while. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoy it. I have so many great creative individuals and like really good friends here. And the first year I was here, I really only had like business friends where we would just like collab and then leave. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just like we didn't click as friends. And I was very much in solitude and it was really hard for me, and I was also facing my anxiety and like wasn't really opening up to anyone. And the past 4 months have been so happy, and I found like a really good group of people in Los Angeles that have my back. Yeah, you guys all know who you are. What is the most important thing to see in someone? I don't know if you're talking relationships or friendships, but I think either way, for me, it's just personality and kindness, because people also can have super cool personalities but not be kind. I would say kindness over everything, and being humble is so insanely attractive to me, friendship-wise or relationship-wise. Have you learned to play any new songs on guitar? Yes, I learned to play Runaway by Bon Jovi because it is on the Stranger Things soundtrack. Oopsies. Who do you want to collab with? I don't think he knows I exist, but I would die to collab with Thomas Sanders. I'm a huge fan, and I've been a huge fan for a while, so I exist. And I love Steven Universe as well. What a great first impression, Jessie. What's your weakness? Anxiety, 100%. I'd say the worst days I've had the past year, all due to anxiety, and anxiety is obviously sprung from multiple things in my life. How the heck is your hair so vibrant? I use this stuff, not sponsored, please I wish, called Overtone, and it's conditioner that has hair dye in it, but you can just honestly add hair dye to your conditioner, and then every time I wash my hair, it just becomes more vibrant, and the color stays. Yay. Have you gotten over anxiety? If so, how? Because I need help. If not, what are you working on? Love you. I made it public 5 months ago that I am diagnosed with anxiety and I struggle with it a lot. And through that, I've really started to post more positive content and talk about what helps me. And you guys have been so appreciative. It's absolutely been incredible. Such a great year because of that. And I'm so fortunate. I love my people. I stan you guys. I am a proud father. Make daddy proud. This video is getting too serious and I had to throw in some memes. You know, it's Jessie Page we're talking about. So I wouldn't say I've gotten over it. I've just definitely learned to control it a lot more. I think one of the number one things that's helped me is realizing what triggers my anxiety and trying my hardest to avoid those situations. I know that when I overwork and when I don't spend time by myself, because I'm truly an introvert, I go into overdrive and I start going crazy and I get incredible anxiety attacks. It happened to me like 4 days ago. I was just like overworking and thinking I could do more than I could, and a ton of people that I really wanted to hang out with were in town. Was up like all night, not able to breathe, panicky. Opinions on Troy's new song. I love it. It's like watching your kid grow up. What's the best part of being a YouTuber? I would say seeing the impact my words have on other people. When I get like the long paragraph comments about this helped with anxiety, you helped me come out to my parents, whatever it is. I used to feel competitive with other girls and now I look at them as my allies. It makes me so happy. That shows a direct impact on someone's life, and that's so incredibly valuable to me because obviously you all impact my life. I hope I'm not corny. Which hair color was your favorite? Ooh, the tea is being spilled today. I definitely like blue the most. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know if it's just I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life right now and I happen to have blue hair, or if I actually like the blue more. I can't really tell. Who did you kiss on New Year's Eve? I kissed my boyfriend. We all know you've been through mental health issues, but if you could give us one piece of advice for staying strong, what would it be? Understanding that people around you love you and are there for you. Don't be too hard on yourself because the number one person that you spend time with is yourself. Working on that is not selfish because it is such a large part of your life. Slow progress is still progress. Relapse is okay and is normal. Nothing happens overnight. And whatever it is you're going through, don't let it define you and don't let it consume your whole life because you deserve happiness and a cool life. Whether you just like to stay indoors and watch freaking cartoons like me, or you like to go out to parties, whatever it is, you deserve that. You deserve to be happy. What's your favorite type of bread? Now that's something I've been really scared to talk about. Will you adopt me? Of course. Welcome to the family. We serve memes at dinner and we watch Shrek the Musical. We only accept art here. What scares you? Like properly shakes you to the core. Ooh, I like this. I would say losing the happiness that I have right now. I'm just praying it stays. Have you pre-ordered Mania? Yes, Frank has told me 40 times. Did you ever have an eating disorder? Here is some tea. Ooh, okay. So I posted a picture of myself in a bikini. I looked at myself and I've looked like that for a long time, so I didn't think anything would happen. I was a little nervous because I don't post that type of stuff, and I posted a picture and I like commented something about being like an emo Little Mermaid. You know me and my beautiful humor. I posted it and I didn't really think much of it, and then I went back and read the comments comments, and half of them were people that were concerned about me having an eating disorder, asking if I was anorexic, telling me to eat more. I also posted another one of those pictures from that shoot to my trash, and I wrote The Little Mermaid, and people are like, the little skeleton. It was a lot to read. Because my comments on Instagram typically aren't like that, so I was a little bit shaken up, I guess. But I wanted to thoroughly make a statement. I just like changed my caption, and I just changed it to, I'm healthy at the time, because I thought making it a big deal would feed into that more. I am fully aware that those comments were not hate. I am not mad at anyone that commented any of that stuff. I looked at the picture after with a different perspective, and I realized, like, wow, I do look very skinny. Anyways, the answer is no, I do not have an eating disorder. If you go back to my like very first videos on this channel, you can tell that I've always been that weight. I'm almost 5'11", so I'm a really tall girl, and like that's just my body type, to be like very like tall and lanky. I don't know. How did you manage with all these stereotypes that you receive from your hair? Ooh, that's a good question. Most of the stereotypes aren't negative, but there are, I guess, a few. I think it's just like parents that assume that I am like not a good kid. Like I am so innocent. I'm just like very soft. And I think my hair makes me look a bit edgier than I actually am. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm fine. It kind of gives me a bit more confidence when people look at me that way. Just keep showing to people that those stereotypes are wrong, and if someone that you care about is pushing that in your face, no. When you like someone, does their gender matter? When I look for a relationship, whether it's friendship-wise or romantically, gender is not something that I factor in or— Have you ever had a fake being happy for your fans? Yes. I was going through some really bad anxiety one day, and I had to do a book signing actually. It was my second book signing in Burbank, and by the end it was building up, and I only want to put out a positive version of myself, and it really hurt, and I think it was my fault. It was still authentic appreciation. The appreciation for my subscribers, my people, of course, I love my people, is always authentic and real and there, and that's something I will never fake. But pretending I'm okay and my happiness isn't always 100% there, but I don't want to put my problems on someone else. I definitely was a bit more quiet, I guess, and tuned in, but I definitely tried to remain positive. And I think it actually ended up better. Sometimes when you really, like, it's a placebo effect, when you start to tell yourself, like, I'm happy, I'm here with these amazing subscribers. Ooh, tea. Fan pages you stalk the most. Well, at Pokemon Page tweeted this. I 100% stalk you, like, a lot. I think you know this. Jess tweeted this. I would say I stalk the group chats a lot. You guys like make relatable posts and like reaction posts, and you guys all retweet it from each other. I love that. I stan that. Do it more. If you want to make a meme of this right now, there you go. The old branding's back. Daddy, new branding. I would say I stalk all of you guys. I definitely stalk my mentions on Twitter like no other all day, and I stalk my tagged pictures on Instagram like 24/7. I have no life. Cool. Is this new relationship really your first? Yes. Okay, so I'm getting 1,000 relationship related questions. I need to like give a whole like down low on this. I posted this picture to my story, and I didn't think that meant that I confirmed a relationship, because I don't know relationships. I'm so new to this. And let's go for it. And do you really have a boyfriend? Yes, I do. Actually, had our 1-month anniversary at Disneyland, and my friend was like, hey, I'm close to Disney if you ever want to shoot there. And I was like, hey, my boyfriend and I are going Monday if you want to come. And we took some really cute pictures. Yeah. The #1 comment was like, I want you to be happy. I'm so happy you're happy. And like, that's what? It's so nice. Do you have beef with any other YouTubers? Honestly, this is gonna be the answer you don't want, but I don't have beef with any YouTubers. It's probably because I'm vegan. I love my humor. No, I don't really have drama with anyone. Everyone talks about like, who are like the mean YouTubers you've met in LA? And I'm like, I don't know, I haven't met any, honestly. I've met so many cool, creative people. Can you adopt me? And I will say, yes, I will adopt all of you. You can all join this frickin' family. We are all here. You don't even have to ask me, but if you want to send me papers, if you want to get creative with those, put a Pepe over your face, whatever you're feeling, to feature all of your Instagram and Twitter posts and your pages. I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel like I spilled a lot. Thank you guys so much for giving me the confidence to feel like I can talk about this stuff, and we have such a cool, positive community, and this fandom is my life. Like I'm so proud of us. We've come so far, and our content keeps getting more, I don't know, just like real and life-changing, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know, I'm a proud dad. Okay, and yeah, I will see you guys in